You talking about Japan? I didn't realize until I was watching that Triumph and Tragedy DVD that you were there when David Von Erich passed away, and
Yeah,
I didn't even realize that you had. Did you say you were the last one to see him when he went to his
yes,
room?
yes.
Wow, that's got to be eerie. That's got to be a weird,
I was
weird
in his
feeling.
room with him. We were in
Wow,
the room together.
wow,
You know, end of night, basically. Last beer, last booze, just
right,
you know. Finally, it was like, oh, Dave, I'm going. I'm going.
right.
He says, ah, me too. I'm going to sit right here and I'm going to call my wife. I can't remember what her name was. And, then going to bed. All right, I'll see you tomorrow. Well, tomorrow never came, right? The next day, nobody sees him all day. And, now it's in the afternoon and we're going to TV and everybody's on the bus and no David.
Hmm.
Well, we figured, well, somebody came, some promoter or somebody big came and got him, took him out all day, and, you know, because he
Right.
was a star over there,
Yeah.
and so um, whatever, he's not here.
Right.
Well, then Joe Higuchi comes running on the bus, and oh, Brody, come, 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 and Brody's like, what? Oh, come. Okay, get up, and everybody's looking at each other like, what?
Right.
And then in the distance we hear, sirens are coming,
Hmm.
and Brody's getting up to leave, and everybody's looking at each other like, what the hell? And everybody gets up at the same time and follows Brody right out. Everybody, all the Americans, off the bus, in the door, upstairs to the second floor corner room, and uh, Joe Higuchi goes in. Right, well, of course the hotel guy opens the door. Joe
Right.
Higuchi goes in. Brody goes in. I go in. I think Scott, my brother's behind me. Everybody, and the hotel was it was a corner room. So when you went in the door, you had a little hallway that went down, and when you turned, the a little closet would have been right on your right,
Hmm.
and a little bathroom behind the head of the bed. But the bed kind of sat right there, right? And when we went around the corner, and I looked at him, he was laying in the exact spot I left him sitting there last night.
Wow.
He was on, he would have been standing and looking at the foot of the bed. He's on the right side, his feet just in the middle of the bed, his butt's on the side, his feet hanging off, and his head laid back. And he's as blue as a pair of blue jeans, blue.
Wow.
And the medics came bursting in, and they were just itty bitty little things, and so they were on him, trying to on the bed, trying to resuscitate him with pumping on his chest and shit, and he was bouncing up and down. They couldn't do anything with him.
Right.
And so they wanted us to move him. Well, I don't know. I don't know how, with all the ruckus that went on, I ended up at the head on the far side of the bed, and Brody was down by his feet, and he goes, grab him. I grabbed him by his wrist and grabbed Brody grabbed his legs, and we slid him to the edge of the bed to get him on the floor, right,
Hmm.
so that it wouldn't bounce. And when we slid him off the edge of his bed, his head fell back on my side, and a bunch of fucking food come out of his mouth like, blah, like puke.
Wow.
And they put him down, and of course, the medics, they wiped that away, and they were pumping, but he was gone when they got there. There was, uh, you know, I don't even know if I'd seen a dead person before that. But as blue as he was, there wasn't nothing. There's no comeback. He was gone.
That's unreal. And it was, of course the rumors were, well, it wasn't even rumors. There was rumors of, I guess there was rumors of drug abuse, but like you said on the video, there was not drugs. That was not what caused his death.
No, no. He was a purger.
Right.
You know, he'd eat large and go puke, and he'd keep
That's
going.
unreal. Oh.
Right.
Yeah, because I
So
think you said that. Like he just kept eating at night, right?
he did. He ate 2 meals. He ate 2 meals at Ribera's Steakhouse, where everybody goes.
Right.
James Beard's over there right now.
Right. He sure is. I've seen the pictures on
He
his
went to
Facebook.
Ribera's.
He sure
He's
did.
there right now, and that's where everybody goes. And you eat these steak dinners with baked potatoes. It's like an American steak dinner. Nice when you get over there. He ate 2 there. Okay. Then we get into the cabs. I don't know how we got back that night. Probably some type of a cab. That's usually what we did. And we got back, and we went into the hotel room bar, the hotel bar downstairs.
Mm-hmm.
And we're sitting there having drinks, you know, some shots. What the hell was he drinking? Crown? I think so. And he was sipping, and he says, okay, I'll be right back. And he took off. Well, he took off, and he was gone like nothing. You know what I mean? No time at all. He's back, but when he comes back, he orders more food. And I'm looking at him like, God, how are you going to eat that, you know? So he orders more food and eats it. And drinks Crown Royal, you know? It's like, holy shit, you know? And so we're all finally getting done.
And he's sipping on Crown Royal straight?
Yeah, I believe so.
Wow.
Maybe he mixed it with something. I can't really remember that. But I'm pretty sure it was Crown, because I think I got something, either the bottle from over there, because it really wasn't empty from behind the bar. The next day I went and I got and some of that shit.
Mm-hmm.
And I think I gave some stuff to Fritz that, I don't know. It's hard to remember really what it was. Now that I think about it, it was probably very kind of silly stuff that at that time I thought was like, oh, this is his last glass or whatever. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So anyway, yeah. So then it's the end of night, and everybody's gone, and, you know, it's like we're walking up, and he says, well, come on up to the room. Come on. So we're going up to the room, and it was only the second floor, and I think we took the stairs. Because as we get up onto the second floor, you know, he's tall, right? What was he? I don't really know. What was he, 6'5", 6'6", a little bit taller than me.
Yeah.
But he comes around the corner, and he goes over and he runs his head into this little sign that's got something like, you know, vending or whatever, but it's a little sign hanging out and it's on a little chain. He runs over and he runs his head into it, it's swinging, and he's laughing, and, you know, we're having some fun.
Right,
And we go on into his room. Things are fine. Go in there, you know, sit down, gaga goo-goo for a little while. It was not a long time because, quite frankly, it was, you know, it's been a long day. Because we had just flown in, just landed. You go to the press conference stuff. You go out to eat. You come back to the hotel. You go have drinks, and then you come upstairs and gaga goo goo, and it's like, okay, David, I'm gone.
Right.
Goodbye.
It's time to hit the sack.
It's done.
Yeah.
Good night. And that was it. So.
Wow.
Yeah.